packed today. But man,
Y'all bringing the fire to work tomorrow?
yeah,
Y'all
we
really
having a mad,
need
we
them
having a
today.
mad, we having a mad tournament for the kids tomorrow.
I understand. I be playing my portal at work when I have time.
Bruh. Yeah,
That
we
shit's
having a
at work
mad.
right now. I usually leave it at the office for real, no bull. When I get
That's
some
dope.
time, I go on the Wi-Fi, me and my just like that. Yeah, we just finished interviewing some workers for a new position. Got a hard ass decision on my hands as far as choosing the next.
Go with the black person.
Man. But to all my people,
They did very good, but go ahead. Yeah, to
you
all my
good?
people, go ahead. To all our people who still watch wrestling, we appreciate you. This is the hijack. Kelly is doing the intro. Thank you for joining us tonight. Episode number what, Dad? Number
62.
What? 62. Let's get it. We out here. I'm Chili. This is Shaq. This is Dan. We in here. This is Yes, We Still Watch Wrestling. I'm in here. That
Yes,
shit.
we still what?
Yes, we still watch wrestling.
You heard the man. You heard the man, man. Yes, we still watch wrestling, and man, is the streets on fire. The streets is on fire right now. The internet is going crazy.
Fix your mic, Quincy.
The internet is going absolutely insane. Can you hear me good now?
Turn your mic up a little bit.
Hold on. Can you hear me good now?
Yeah.
All right, the internet is going absolutely insane. The streets is on fire based on what transpired Saturday night, and we are gonna get into that.
I thought you was about to say Mick Foley being a real one out in these streets.
About
You
to
saw
say we can
that.
start with that.
That's what we started with. That's what we started
You
with.
talking about
Foley is God. What up,
talking
Foley?
about some man who was talking about never give up, got choked out. That's what you want to
Nah.
talk.
That's what we started with.
We can talk about Foley standing on business.
We started with Mick, man. So as announced today, Mick Foley has stated that he is parting ways in regards to his relationship with WWE. For those of you who don't know, who had questions, well, what type of relationship did he have with WWE? He was signed to a Legends contract. Through that Legends contract, he was able to make appearances, represent the company in certain interviews, things of that nature like that. I'm going to read his statement in entirety. So he said, parting ways.
I'm going to clap.
He said, parting ways with WWE. While I have been concerned about WWE's close relationship with Donald Trump for several months, especially in light of his administration's ongoing cruel and inhumane treatment of immigrants and pretty much anyone who looks like an immigrant, reading the president's incredibly cruel comments in the wake of Rob Reiner's death is the final straw for me. I no longer wish to represent a company that coddles a man so seemingly void of compassion as he marches our country towards autocracy. Last night, I formed talent relations that I would not be making any appearances for the company as long as this man remains in office. Additionally, I would not be signing a new Legends deal when my current one expires in June. I love WWE, will always treasure my time with them, and I am deeply appreciative for all the opportunities they afforded me. But in the words of Popeye the Sailor, I stands all I can stands, and I can't stands no more. Shout out to Mick, man. Shout out to Mick, man. What's our quick thoughts on that? I know you're in that political realm, you know what I'm saying? That's something that you frequent with.
It's what I'm saying. Like, shout out Mick for what he said. Again, separate from the fact that this was Donald Trump insulting another white man and his death was strong up the camel's back. You know what I mean? Separate from that, that's a separate topic in itself. I mean, I hate that that's what it took for him to be like, yeah, I'm done with this shit. When there's been most other things that were just as, if not far more egregious than Donald Trump's behavior when it comes to this. I will say this, shout out for him for finally speaking up.
Is it somebody got an echo?
Yeah.
Is it me?
Sound like it's coming from your speaker. It's gone now.
It's gone now?
Yeah, we good.
So, as I was saying, I think there's beauty in the fact, and I heard this recently. This is, I appreciate when white people speak up eventually. I wish they may sometimes speak up sooner, But the fact that you eventually do it is great because in the realm of a heterosexual looking male, white male, they can literally close their eyes for 30 years and history will still lead them in an advantageous point. You know what I mean? But yet, and they can just shut up and just go about their day. But those who speak up and speak up for those like injustices are the ones who end up assisting us and end up on the right side of history in the long run anyway, when it's all said and done. So
Yeah.
shout out to him, Mick, for his commentary on that and finally he's speaking up on something he gave a shit about. I'll clap my hands up for that.
Word. Shaq, did you have any thoughts, man?
I think Willie summed it up perfectly. I hate that this is what it took, but everybody has a breaking point. And a lot of people, and I feel like Mick is one of the ones who felt like this for a long time, but with signing that Legends deal, that come with appearances, that come with bread, right? That come with money. Every appearance is money, Legends deal, Legends contract come with money. And sometimes people don't want, they'd rather shut up and instead mess with their bread. But everybody has a breaking point, right? And Mick just finally, I felt like he felt like this for a long time because he brought up the inhumane treatment of immigrants, about all his other foul shit. He was like, yeah, dog, this was the final straw. So I respect it. I respect the fact that he at least said something. Like, it's one thing to not fuck with it and then walk away silently, but to walk away and made his voice be heard, that's what we need. People may be like, we don't need the white man. Yes, we do. We need white allies. That's how things are. That's how things get pushed. That's how things get done when the white man is on our side. So respect to Mick. You already know I rocked with you, but I already knew your views and where you stood for a long time. But thank you for that.
I mean, we still gonna get
Yeah.
some shit done regardless of the white man being
No,
on
no,
our
no, no,
side or
no.
not.
Just keep what I said. Like, no, no, no. I put my words out. We won't. No, no, no. Don't. I won't. I don't want my words taken out of context. We're saying that we won't progress without them. We won't progress with them. We won't progress without them. We need allies on our side because they get us in those doors. Their voices go a lot longer, go a lot further than ours. The white man saying that what Donald Trump is doing is going to get a lot more media coverage than one of us saying it, than one of them saying it, worse, one of them saying it. The damn Mick Foley not fucking with it. Damn, maybe I shouldn't fuck with it either. Is what I'm trying to say. The white allies' voices go a lot further than ours.
Yeah, shout out to Mick. I mean, I don't want to speak for the man. I imagine the time that he's invested in WWE, probably his loyalty, he probably was conflicted in regards to, whether he should leave or what may have you. And he's probably been battling this decision for a while. And he probably like, you know what? That's it. You know what I mean? Should it have taken this? No. But I can understand the loyalty he has to WWE, how much he loves wrestling, the product, and to be able to just walk away from that. Cause I can't imagine that he would go sign a Legends deal with like AEW or anything like that. So for him walking away from WWE, unless he about to hit the independent scene to do coverage over there, is essentially he walking away from wrestling right now. And I know that's tough. So I respect the fact that he's doing what he's doing, man.
What
Shout
if this
out
is
to
like
him.
some psyop? Some just like I'm a hate on myself in the long run, and maybe WWE don't even want his ass no more. And they like, yo,
Yeah.
we just don't want to renew your contract. No, he's somebody to come out. You know what? Hey, this guy Donald Trump, man, fuck him, bro. Like, you know what?
Yeah.
WWE, fuck them too. He might be on some shit like that, because they don't want to resign him, so he's trying to get ahead of it, and this is his out.
Yeah, so but nah, shout out to Mick, man. Appreciate you and your words. And hopefully doubt it, but hopefully, WWE take heed to his words and
Nah.
hopefully they're able to mend that relationship, but I doubt it. I doubt it. At the end of the day, right now, WWE has done everything for the sake of the bag, and I can't see them risking the bag right now to please Mick Foley. So yeah, man. All right. So let's go ahead and get into we gonna actually we saving Saturday night's main event, the entire thing. We taping that for last. All right, that's the last thing we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about one more thing first. So we're gonna talk about something that happened last night and then go back to Saturday night's main event. The masked man was finally revealed. It is indeed Austin Theory. Buzz cut Austin Theory.
Yeah.
This Y'all let me know what y'all think, but it feels like to me, this is WWE saying, all right, this is our last chance. This is your last chance. Like this is like we stuck by you for this long. It hasn't really worked out. You got a tremendous amount of talent. This is one more chance for you to get over. One more chance for us to get you where you're supposed to be. You with Paul Heyman. Hopefully you can make it count. That's what it felt like last night when he was revealed. So y'all let me know what y'all think. I know Shaq, you thought that and I agree with you that it was gonna be the Netflix anniversary.
I thought so too. Right.
They pulled the trigger last night. So what did y'all think of the reveal? How do y'all feel about it moving forward? What would y'all like to see? All that stuff. Y'all go ahead.
I felt it was too soon. Like the last man was doing a lot, right? But I feel as though what it's been 2 weeks, two,
Mm-hmm.
3 weeks, right? 2, 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
I
Yeah.
felt as though like for things like that, like who's the third, like things that this long build, long term storytelling, like they drug it out for a long time. Like who's the third man? In TNA, Aces and Eights, things like that. With good storytelling, you can wait a long time before you finally give the payoff. I felt it was rushed, and I don't feel like the crowd responded the way they thought that they were gonna respond because it was kind of dead. Unless I was tripping, like it was kind of dead. It was kind of dead when Theory pulled the mask off. Maybe they didn't know who he was at first because he came back with the Kyle Fletcher cut. But I thought the crowd was dead. I don't think they responded the way they did. I don't feel the setup was right, but beautiful setup in terms to the stomp with Ray looking at the brass knuckles and the stomp coming out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Great camera work on that part. But with him standing there with Punk looking at him, but then him just unmasking, I think it fell kind of flat, in my opinion. But just because that moment fell flat, they probably hopefully they have the rest of the story panned out to where it could go somewhere.
I agree. I think it didn't hit how it should have. I think they should have let the mystery man storyline go a little longer. Shaq was already saying, I agree a lot with what Shaq was saying as far as that goes. And I would have loved to see the mystery man start to attack the Vision members themselves to really throw people off. You know what I mean? I think that would have made it that much more intriguing and let that be like a background story for a little while longer. I think they could have gotten a little of that. I think.
Yeah, I remember what I said last week. I was like, it's not going to, because it is Austin Theory, and people haven't generally bought into Austin Theory as a whole. The longer they wait to do this, I do agree with your overall premise, Shaq, as far as it feeling rest. Only caveat to that is who the masked man was. Let's just say if that's Montez Ford last night, or if that's like
Might be a different
somebody,
reaction. I think the reaction
it
might
It
might
be
would
be
have
a
been a
like
it
different
might be a
reaction.
different
I do
reaction, but
agree with
because
that, yeah.
yeah, but because it's Austin Theory and we never really bought into Austin Theory, it's like, okay, all right, we already knew this was Austin Theory. Cool. Like, what's going to happen next? So I think it should have just happened at Survivor Series if it was going to be Austin Theory. But because people not really bought into his character. Now, once again, if it was somebody else, all right, I even give you one. Let's say it was Karrion Cross. Place would have
Oh,
went bananas
the
last night.
roof would have exploded. Yeah,
Roof would
they
have
would have
blown
went
off.
nuts.
Then I'm with you. Like, yo, like I'm with you 100%. Like, hey, you save that for later on. You milk that story or whatnot. Like, you confuse people, all this other stuff. But yeah, that's why I fell flat. Because number one, it was Austin Theory. Two, how they did it. And then three, like he still ain't officially aligned with the vision. So we don't know what's next. So we do got to let, like Willie be saying, we do got to let this cake bake a little bit and see where they about to go with it next. But I left more intrigued about what's happening next with Braun and CM Punk than the mystery man. You know what I'm saying? Like in regards to how this is gonna intertwine. I just hope, because I say all that not to put down Austin Theory. I'm a fan of his in-ring work. I just never been a fan of his character. So I say that to say I hope this does pan out for Austin Theory's sake. I really do.
And he's young. I think he's younger than Braun Breaker.
He
If I
is.
think yeah, he's
He
younger than
is.
Braun.
I
So
want to say he only like 24,
yeah,
25, something like
24,
that.
25. He's under
Austin.
23.
Yeah. Yeah, Austin, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
super.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
he's really
Yeah.
young. He's still really young,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's young.
He
He's younger than
young,
Braun.
man. He young, man. So I really hope this time it pans out. He got Paul Heyman with him. Unfortunately, we can't judge him if they lose because you got to realize his role. Like Austin Theory is not there to be the next main event. He got to take some of the
I
pins
think
to
he's the
save
one that's gonna
Bronson.
take. I think he's the one that's gonna take
Yeah,
the pins. Yeah, he's one of the
he
group that's
is.
gonna take the losses.
He is. Yeah, that's his role in the group. But as long as he plays his role well, hopefully it'll go over, man. So all right, let's get into Saturday night's main event, man. So I do have an overall general question. Overall, the entire card, and they may not even be saying much. Was Saturday night main event overall, was it one of the best? Would y'all put that in top 5 like
No,
PLE live events of the year? It wouldn't be inside. What would be your off the top of your head? What would be your 5?
I'm terrible at this, but it wouldn't be in there.
I
I
am
was
What would
watching
be
it, and before that Cena match, I was like, if I'd have paid money for this, I'd have been tight.
the only all right, so here's what I would say. Off the top of my head, Royal Rumble, Royal Rumble, WrestleMania for sure. Outside of that, maybe Clash in Paris. But outside of that, that card, in my opinion, and maybe this is saying more about the product we've gotten from WWE as a PLEs was concerned. But I mean, it might be top 5. That Saturday night's main event I consider it a PLE because it wasn't live on NBC. It wasn't on cable TV. It was only on Peacock. Had it been on cable TV, that match wouldn't have been that long. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So let's go into the first match. All right. Oba, Cody. First of all, Oba's presentation, his aura. I was so happy for Oba, man, to finally get that spot. And they put on, I rewatched the match for up until the interference. Yeah.
doing that shit
Like,
walking up the stairs today, bro. I'll do that
dog,
tomorrow walking down the hallway
dog.
at
I
work.
was so happy for Over, man. But up until the finish, you know what I mean? I thought it was a dope match. But what did you guys think of the match? Are you okay with the finish of the match?
Mm-mm.
Man, nah, okay, you're not supposed to be okay with that finish, man,
Yeah,
because the match was already going really, really good to
Really
begin
well,
with.
man.
yeah, it wasn't
Really
over. It
well.
wasn't. Oba stepped up. Oba
Yeah,
didn't shrink in the moment. So that was
Yeah.
Oba didn't shrink in the moment. But I hated that finish.
Shout out,
but
honestly,
that's
for
what was
real. Not,
supposed to happen. You can't have any other finish other than interference.
No,
You
it
know what
could
I
yeah,
be
mean?
interference, but if Oba would have won by Drew because of Drew, you could still do that by Oba winning because of Drew, and then him still being pissed that Drew helped him, like,
Messes.
oh,
Yeah,
guy interfered in the match. You could still have that same outcome just by having maybe Drew hit Cody and Oba not knowing, and then still when you look at the replay, he can still get tight about it.
they obviously felt like I agree with you. I personally think what should have happened was Drew come out there, Claymore, Cody, Oba wins, and Oba might be upset. But it's obvious that they felt like Cody should not be pinned in that match. So how do you
absolutely
protect?
correct. I agree. You should not. That's why I like the miserable ending. Like
Yeah,
everyone is like, man, fuck this sucks, man. Like no one likes this shit. But that's what has to happen right there. Like we can't have our cake right now, unfortunately.
yeah, yeah. But so that's what I will say. If we can't have our cake and eat it too, at least Oba didn't eat a pin. At least they protected both of them at the end of the
Mhm.
day. You know what I'm saying? And Oba comes out looking like a star of the future, like a believable star of the future, man. Like I'm just glad people on the Oba train. I've been an Oba fan for like really since the beginning. Since he first showed up at NXT, I've been an Oba fan saying he was next, man.
He'll be
And
main
he,
roster by next year, sometime next year after
yeah,
Mania. I'm pretty sure.
he got to pass the torch to Javon. Matter of fact, and we can't just shout out Oba. All the NXT talent showed up, man. Everybody, man. Matter of fact, Javon had a dope promo with Grande Americana and them
He
last night,
did
man.
really
So,
good.
and he got a match next week. So I wanted to talk about that. Do you feel like it's a slight that Bailey was the only one to lose to NXT talent?
I do not.
Okay. Uh, okay. Okay, because me and Rab was talking. I was telling him like it could be one or two things. It could be
Stop thinking recitation rap number one.
it
That's
was
it.
just be a conversation, man. We not gonna diss our brother, man. But Just me and her conversating, I was like, it's two ways you could look at it. You could look at it as, hey, this is how WWE feels about Bailey and her spot not right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody else, as far as NXT talent, and anybody else on the main roster except for Bailey. But maybe this is what Bailey wanted. Maybe that's how this. Maybe Bailey wanted to put over Soul Rooker like that in a loss. So we'll see. We'll see. And then let's get straight to the main event of the evening, man. We gonna break this down because the internet is on fire right now. So first and foremost, and Shaq, you're at 100% right. I completely I will say this, when I think about retirement matches, my brain automatically goes to Rick and Sean. Like automatically. Like for whatever reason, I don't necessarily consider, even though it was a retirement match. When I think about WrestleMania 26, I think about Streak versus Career, not necessarily a retirement match. I don't know why. That might not be right, but we knew Ric Flair was retiring. Like we knew that. Like, you know what I mean? So I don't.
The name of the match was Street versus Career, gang.
It was, but like when I think of like a retirement match, like by definition, I think of Rick. I'm not by no way, shape, form, or fashion saying that Rick and Sean was better than Taker and Sean. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying when I think of a retirement match, my brain automatically goes to Rick and Sean. So when I said live on the Twitch that was the greatest retirement match ever, I was essentially saying it was better than Rick and Sean. It's not better than Taker versus Sean at WrestleMania 20. My first question to y'all is, do y'all consider that a top 3 retirement match ever?
Taking my segment for today, but all right.
Yeah,
All
We
right.
could
I
get
guess we're
I would
doing
say
it now.
so. In WWE history, absolutely, yes.
what about overall?
I'm pretty sure there's one I can, if I really thought and searched for it, I could find one.
Okay.
I don't think the Cena match was better than Sting's retirement. So I guess
Again, different stories being told.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One was really just I'm pitting on a show compared to one was trying to tell us a story, I would say.
Yeah.
So different styles of
Yeah.
retirement matches.
Yeah. That's a good
You know
point.
what I mean?
That's a good point.
But that's what I say. Like I think there are ones that would be better in that top 3. You can add to that top 3 that may pit Cena's match outside of it.
Was it okay? So no. I want to count this one, but you can't really count it because this wasn't his retirement match. This was his WWE retirement match. I want to say
That's a retirement. You can call it that.
then the Hell in the Cell with Cactus Jack and Triple H.
Mm.
Was that No Way Out?
Mm-hmm.
No Way Out 8, 09? Yeah.
I can't remember the year, but that was a retire. I would consider that a retirement match.
But he wrestled for like another 5 years at TNA. But
Yeah.
okay, so yeah, that might be, those are like my top 3.
What grade did y'all give the match?
Oh, the match was A.
B plus A minus.
The match was A.
I'm definitely going A.
Okay, this one might be child. Was it better than Austin Rock? Because that was Austin's retirement match.
That's a tough question because that's also a retirement.
18? That was 8?
Yeah, it won't.
That was 18, 19, 18?
It wasn't a retirement match for Rock. I would say it was more of a retirement match
for Austin, though.
For Austin.
Yeah,
For Austin it was.
Yeah, for Austin it was. We just didn't know it at the time. That's the only thing. We just didn't know it at the time, but it was. I always say that WrestleMania 19 match, that's the best match of their entire rivalry. That's just my opinion. I think it's better than WrestleMania 17. Off the top of my head, though, I'm leaning to say yes. I'm going yes. Yeah, I'm going yes.
That is better than
Yeah.
Austin Rock?
Because I think Gunther's performance in that match is better than anything Rock or Austin did. I think Gunther, and we can
My
lean
thing
into
is, man,
this.
Cena, you can hear them calling the spots, man.
Hey yo, hey, so look,
That's Cena's thing,
I
though.
know
Cena
it's his thing, but damn,
That's
man.
Cena's thing.
So
Cena gonna call some spots
Give me
out loud.
some mystique, bruh. Give me some like
Cena gonna call them
this
spots.
is all natural.
Yo,
Damn,
during the live stream, I'm watching Cena put Gunther in the ST, and I'm watching Cena do the calls, and I'm like, I say, Willie and Shaq are somewhere going crazy, because that's the type of stuff that they hate to see.
I don't even care anymore. Like that is legit Mitch. Like that's his thing. Just we gonna call these spots. We gonna call them loud too.
Gunther even broke character right before, I don't know if y'all he broke character right before the Super AA. Like he started laughing on the top on the top turn
Just
or
like,
whatever.
God damn, you loud. See that?
He started he said, Cena called the spot, he busted out laugh. But yeah, I gave the match an A for sure, man. And I think both of them, I think it was a classic match. I think it was a classic way to send Cena out. I think Gunther put on a classic performance, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And most importantly, what did you all think of the ending? Cause that's the topic. That's the $1,000,000 question. Like,
Beautiful, man. What are you talking about?
I mean,
What more
how
can you
much
ask
I'm
times
for?
you
with
want the
you.
man to stay in the sleeper? Like he
I
fought
wish it
the
could have been
fight.
executed a little better, but
So I had to like.
you know what I
It
mean?
wasn't until I saw a clip today. I'm not sure who produced it. I was like, why the fuck is Cena smiling? That's what I wanted to say when he tapped. Like, why the fuck is he smiling? That
He knew
bothered
he
me.
was cooked. He knew it was
No, no,
over.
no. So what I saw was while he was fighting off, he kind of went into like a. They did it to where like he went into a daze, and then like his whole career just started
Damn, my
like
boy done froze,
playing in
bro.
his
Going on
mind,
there.
and he was smiling over
I
his
done
career. He was
froze.
like, you know what? I've done enough. I can tap now. I'm good. It won't hurt my
Mhm,
career. So I was
mhm.
like, that was dope. I was like, I can accept that. But at first, I was like, what the fuck you smiling for? Or he was like, Doug, I'm leaving. They can't do that to me.
That's a man. That's a man that was at peace with his belt.
Yeah, he was at peace. Yeah, like he was at peace. Like I've done enough. I can
It's
tap.
like it's that time you get in trouble and you're like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and get this
I
over with.
heard this one.
So I
Like
already know
yeah,
what's about to happen. Let's just get this over with. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it was. Willie, what was you saying, bro?
Now I was saying, man, in the grand scheme, he like I wish it could have been executed a little better. Like I appreciate the smile and all that, and what it could have symbolized. You know, depending on how you want to interpret it. I thought all that was great. You know, I wish Gunther got a little bit, more rougher with him at the end, but I would have loved to seen Cena go through like a double power bomb. You know what
Yo.
I mean? And get folded, get bent in half. You know what I mean? Get bent in half and pinned like that. You know what I mean?
Willie said that on purpose.
yeah, Willie, you are a demon, sir.
He
You,
said that
sir,
on,
have to
he
relax.
said
Like
that on.
you have
Hey,
to relax.
and the way the internet got so mad, it made me want this part to happen even more. I was hoping, I'm gonna be honest, I was hoping Gunther was gonna run back out there and beat him up some
Beat him up
more.
some
Start,
more.
start
After
That'd
choking
be
them out
great.
again. Yeah, yeah.
it's like, man, he should just run back out there and beat him up some more. But
I think the hardest part about this match was trying to. I don't want to sound like an insult, but trying to talk to casuals about wrestling.
yeah,
It's like
yeah,
trying to bring back Vince to see the losses. Like you're supposed to lose your last match. This
they're
is business.
supposed to lose.
This is what happens when you leave. I said, what benefits the company more, Cena winning or
Hmm.
Gunther winning? Yes, we get the feel good moment. Everybody's sending, cheering, sending the
Hmm.
fans home happy. But then what happens Monday?
If you had any questions about whether it was the right move, it should have been answered Monday night.
Monday, the opening, that first 15, 20 minutes of Raw explained it all.
Explained it all.
And I didn't see this part coming. Gunther gonna send AJ home too.
He goes, oh no, I said,
You said it. I give you credit.
yeah, I
You
said
said
it.
it. You said it. Then I didn't foresee that.
He gonna send AJ, Randy, give us this new legend
He gonna
killer.
say,
Brock.
Yeah?
I didn't even think about
Send them
Randy,
all
but he
home.
already sent
Send them
Goldberg
all.
home. He sent Cena home. He's gonna
Hmm.
send AJ home. He's gonna send
Hmm.
Brock home. I didn't even think about Randy. There, I
You
didn't even think
think
about that.
No, he
you
gonna back
sending
all
Randy
them up,
on?
and I'm here for it.
I didn't
He
even
gonna
think
pay.
about Randy.
He's
But
packing all those sports entertainers up, bro.
That's
yeah,
what.
Wrap
so
them
Hey,
up, bro.
what makes more sense, right? For the long run now, because the show has to go on without Cena.
Yeah.
What makes more sense? And Gunther winning absolutely made more sense for business. What was the percent?
yeah, Randy's gonna be around a little bit longer than the rest of them, but yeah, like you just said, he packing it. I said it in the video. I was like, y'all mad now? I can't wait to see how y'all gonna react in Minnesota in August when he sent Brock right up the street. When he sent Brock home, You know what I'm
And
saying? Like,
Brock gonna fly in at 8. He gonna walk in the arena 8:15. Match start
yeah,
9:30. Man, go right
yeah,
home.
he going right home.
Go right home disabled.
He it's automatically John Cena absolutely should have lost. It does no good for the company or Cena's legacy for him to win going out. It doesn't work like that. Like you supposed to pass the torch on your way out. And he made Gunther a made man. Like he will forever. I seen people, and Willie, you could correct me if I'm wrong, because me and you the Taker fans in him. I seen people compare it to the street. And it has no comparison to his why, in my humble opinion. Number one, Brock wasn't the future of wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Brock didn't need that moment. And even Taker has come out later on and said that he wished it would have been somebody like a Bray Wyatt or somebody like a Roman Reigns, who I really wish it would have been Bray the following year at WrestleMania 31. That's who should have broke the streak. It should have been Bray. But he wasn't the future. And we did not expect for the streak to be broken. Vince did it literally as a shock moment. It wasn't about passing the torch. It was just to shock the crowd and have a moment that we will talk about
Man,
forever. Like,
top 3 funniest
go
moments
ahead,
with my
Willie.
man, dog, is seeing when that ref counted the 3,
I
the
was
look
furious,
on
bro.
bro face, dog, he like, I
I
wish
was
I still had that
furious.
phone to post that
But look,
screenshot.
I
hear
was
me out though
furious.
on that
What's up?
statement. In hindsight,
Hmm.
it makes perfect sense that Brock was the one to do that. When you really
Talk
think
to me.
about it, it makes perfect sense. Who Brock is now, that the immovable object, the unstoppable beast, whatever you want to
Mhm.
call him, like that is Brock. He is literally on. What did he do to John Cena this entire fucking retirement store? Pack that nigga up every fucking time he came across him. Like,
Every
what has
time.
Brock really done? What has it taken to really beat Brock? Like
Yo,
50 damn
Willie, you there?
spears,
Really?
Yeah, Willie
80
froze.
DDTs,
Willie,
50 USO splashes, you name it. All that stuff is
Now
what
we
it
can
took.
go on to
Huh?
yeah, you
hey,
were
you
frozen,
you
bro.
you
Yeah, you were
froze.
frozen.
You
We hear
froze for
nothing you
like
said.
30 seconds.
I don't know. So anyway, I'll repeat what I was just saying. Like everything it takes to beat Brock, like 50
Mhm.
spears to beat him. You know what I mean? Before he goes down. At
Yeah,
the last stand, they had to throw like a bunch of shit on him just for Roman to beat that nigga. Like it takes a lot to beat what they built in Brock Lesnar. So again, in hindsight, although did he need it? No, everything could have still happened the same damn way.
yeah.
But did it help with his aura? In hindsight, absolutely. You know what I mean?
I
And
could.
that's the same thing as far as what it is with Gunther. Did he need this? No. But does it help with his aura? Hell fucking yeah. Because you see the path, like we were just talking about. He's the new legend killer. He's about to run through all these old motherfuckers. I am the ring general for a reason. Fuck all this sports entertainment bullshit. Get that
Right.
shit up out of my WWE.
Yeah, a real talk. You know what? That's that's a good point. That's a good point. That's a very good point, actually. So yeah, I mean, he absolutely, and he's like, here's what bothered me, like the fact that people are mad that Cena tapped out. I just want to know in what world does he not tap out? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is Gunther we're talking about here. You know what I mean? Like, in what world does we not talking about, okay, if this is Brock Lesnar and people is mad that Brock tapped out and we've never seen Brock tap out, I can understand that. It's John Cena, man. Is John Cena on his way out? Like, on what earth? There's nobody that logically wouldn't tap out to the sleeper right now in WWE. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, you know what I'm saying, is not beyond that. So the fact that they was bothered, oh, the never seen 17, he preaches never give up and he gave up. Yes, because it's Gunther. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't
And then what
that
more do you
part,
want from the dude, bruh? He didn't
yeah,
did it all,
like,
man. Leave my old ass alone, man. I didn't
yeah,
conquer it all. I'm done. Let me go to bed. My back hurt.
right. Right. So I was just all literally like everybody was upset because Cena tapped out, and I'm like, y'all, like, it's Gunther. You know what I'm saying? What world doesn't he? But Cena made the right call, man. WWE made the right call. It was the right moment. Gunther's a made man for it. AJ Styles is next. I don't know when they're gonna do that match, but AJ Styles is absolutely next on the hit list,
He
and then
said
they
well,
go,
he said he
It'll
doesn't
be
want to
after he
wrestle
loses the
past 50.
tags. It'll
Yeah,
be
he
after he
doesn't.
loses the tags.
Yeah, he
yeah,
already 49, right? So he said he don't want to wrestle past 50.
yeah.
So
They're gonna lose to the
Usos.
Usos soon. Yeah, they're gonna lose to the Usos soon, and then go from there, man. I would love to be, in all honesty, I would love for it to be AJ Styles at Mania, and that's a retirement. But I could see a world. So there's a report that came out today that they're actually gonna do Gunther Brock at Mania, and then have the
That's what I
part
was
2
about
at
to say.
SummerSlam.
That's exactly what I was about to say because SummerSlam's Minnesota. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And let it go out that way.
That'd be very interesting to see what they do with that. Because if they do a 2-part to their match, do you have Brock win the first one and then Gunther retires him in Minnesota, or do you have Gunther win both of them? You know what I'm saying? How do you do that? You know what I mean? So that's gonna be very interesting. But that's a money match. Everybody's been wanting to see Gunther against Brock.
Mhm.
That's money. That's honestly, that's a match that can main event without even having a belt on the line.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? So we'll see, man. We'll see, man. But Shaq, I took
Or start the show, so Brock go home early.
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
or
Wrap
it could
this
start the
up.
show. It could
Brock go home
open.
early.
It could open, man. Shaq, I took your segment.
You did. You did.
It's all good, man. Let's go ahead and get up out of here, man.
Word.
Appreciate y'all locking in with us, man. Hopefully y'all understand, man. It's about pushing everything forward. Gunther's a made
Like
man now.
the show goes on. It's not like the season is over and then we gotta
Mhm.
wait for training camp back in August. Now they had a show. They got a show Monday.
Yeah,
I think
right.
Sting is the only retirement match I think that the person leaving has won. And that's because
That's
like
one.
the Young Bucks like refuse to win. It's like, no, we don't. If we win, we're not going out. Like Sting, you're winning. Like they were
Yeah,
adamant about Sting. When Sting wanted to do the
Mhm.
veteran thing and go out on the Shield, and they were like, nah, like
yeah.
we are losing this match.
Yeah, that will always be I should have been there.
Yeah, it
Sometimes
was
I
stuff,
right there in
nah,
North
should.
bro.
Carolina. It was right
Yeah,
there
we
in
would
North
just
It
Carolina.
was right
we too old for
there, bro.
turning burns, man. We would have
Yeah,
been dead.
man. Sometimes it ain't worth it, man.
We would have
Sometimes it
been
ain't worth
dead
it.
right now. Yeah, it's too old. We too old for turning burns.
Yeah, you
You fell
right.
asleep leaving from wherever the fuck Keith Weather was from, and he was gonna come back from Durham.
I did fall asleep.
Oh,
But
okay. I'm about to say, we
just
gonna lie. No, we gonna lie.
but we made it home. Not that matters.
So that's what
We made it
matters.
home.
We got
You had to pull over like Shaq. Yes. I can't.
I've been, but the whole time I say, yo, bro, you good? Like I'm up. Like I can drive, dog. Nah, I'm alright.
I tried, man. I'm like, dog, I can't do it. But yeah, man, it's about pushing everything forward, man. So shout out to Cena, man. Hell of a match,
Yeah,
hell of a way to
man.
go out.
Good luck in
Yeah,
all your
salute,
future
man.
endeavors, bro. Yeah,
Yeah. My
and I
only
believe
go ahead.
I don't believe, right? This is gonna sound bad to say. Saudi Arabia has got a lot of money, right? Make a lot of money.
He done. He not coming back.
Amen.
He
Amen.
not
I
coming back.
understand that. Like I understand he's done,
He
right?
done. He done,
But
bro.
they saying that what 10 million, 15 million,
He not. He
20 million. How about this, Cena? Here goes a checkbook, right? You
Write a
your
number in there. Write a magic number in there.
write your number in there,
It'll
and
be in
let
your
me see
bank
if we can make
account
it
in
happen. Yeah,
24 to
if
write your
48
number.
hours.
anybody is gonna be the one to say no, it's Cena. I put
I
money on
understand.
that.
I thought Shawn Michaels would have said no too, and they said, dog, they were offering me a
And
certain amount of money for
I
one
think he's
match.
learned from Shawn
No,
Michaels not to
he
do
said he regrets
it.
it wholeheartedly. Like, yeah. I don't even count that as a match. That match is terrible. I don't even count that.
Yeah.
That match is
What
horrible.
match? What match?
Exactly.
Right. Yeah,
Exactly.
Cena done, man. He done, man. So
All I'm saying is
my only complaint,
somebody
I
offer
love
you 30 million for 15 minutes of work.
that's see, we've never touched $1 million. That's different. Like he got the money. He
Do
good.
you know? All right, well, I put it like this. You know how much they offered Tom Brady to come play flag football?
That's flag football, bro.
Hey,
He
man,
not playing in the
flag
NFL,
football.
dog.
You know how many injuries happen during flag football?
I mean, and Brady low key didn't want to walk away from the NFL. Like he planned to walk away from wrestling, bro. Cena's done.
I'm
Cena's
not saying
done.
he's not. I'm not saying he's not done. What did the $1 Million Man say?
He's done. He ain't got no
What did he
price.
say?
He
He
ain't got no
said
prices. Just like you know who else?
Everyone has a price.
everybody has a price.
You know who he took the blueprint from for that? Batista. Batista said the same thing. There's no amount of money you can offer me. I'm never coming back. And he actually proved it. The fact that he didn't come back for John Cena's retirement in DC, he actually proved it. Like, nah, like I'm
I'll say
done.
that until they offer you the right amount of money.
Nah, they done, bro. They done. I'm willing.
He
They
is done. That WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia, they're gonna do everything in their power to make that show as star-studded as possible. They can be like, hey guys, you guys should just come here every year.
Yeah, there you
When
go.
you have unlimited resources,
But legacy is worth more than money. I don't think Cena's not gonna tarnish his legacy by doing, especially in a situation where he don't need it. Like, he getting movie money now. It's not like he living off of WWE checks. Shawn Michaels was living off of
no,
WWE
bro,
checks.
you
He's
are
getting movie money.
whatever you
You know,
say.
so he don't need
You
it, bro.
are like 1,000. I'm not downplaying anything you're saying, but if it happens, I'll be like, yeah, the bag cometh in the morning.
Nah, he can't. He can't, bro. He done. He done. He done, man. He done, man. He done. Everybody ain't selling their soul for a check, man. He done, man. But I mean, I thought everything was perfect. I just 100% agree with Jey Uso. What in the hell were those shoes that he left in the ring, dog?
Well,
Like,
Jey
what
Uso
were they, bro? They weren't even his normal shoes that he be wearing. I ain't never seen John Cena wear those shoes, man.
Uso was drunk as hell.
Orthopedics, man. That's some orthopedics,
Bro,
man.
them shoes is awful.
Dr. Scholl's Skechers.
The Air Orthos.
I blame everybody in the locker room. Somebody should have made him switch shoes. Like, hey, look, you take my shoes, I get some more. Like, don't you dare go out there and leave those shoes in the middle of the ring. somebody should have saved him, dog. Like, no, you know what? He said it was Skechers. Like, no, dog. Oh, I've seen Cena wrestle in much better shoes than that. That's the first, literally his last match.
You might be even soon the way your heel acting up.
You
might be in those soon.
Nah, I be in orthotics with some J's on or some Nikes on. You would.
Things ain't made to be comfortable.
I wear Yeezy slides for $20, bro. I be alright. Ain't no way you would never see me in those, bro. Ever. Like, never. I'll go to Ross and get some $30 Nikes before I do that. Never. Let's get out of here, man. Thank y'all for locking in with us, man.
We truly appreciate everything, man. We love y'all. Thank y'all for watching wrestling with us, man. Peace out.
Absolutely, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to the content. We're on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, all of that, man. So make sure y'all lock in with us. Till next time, man. Y'all enjoy y'all week.
And holler at us in the comments, man. We love to talk wrestling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's be respectful.
Yeah. Some people all week.
That be having time, boy.
I learned from your man. It's like, don't take it personal.
I was like, y'all niggas about to fight over wrestling. Y'all niggas, I got to line up a fight over wrestling. Now I got to line up to one-on-one over wrestling.
That day. But I've learned my lesson. I've learned my lesson. Don't take it personal, dog. People gonna be people. It is what it is. But that day, yeah. That day, yeah.
Yo, tell your man I was tripping, dog. My fault, bro. My fault, bro. Yeah. Tell you, I was having a bad moment. I was looking like, I understand.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, you almost
we live, we learn, and we grow. Man.
I was like, you almost got beat up over a Hunakara.
But shout out to him, man. Shout out to him, man. All love to him and his family, man. But yeah. But all right, man. We out, man. Love y'all. Y'all
love
be
y'all.
easy,
Peace out. Have a great